There's a lot of small details in what has been announced so far for Splatoon 3, so let's get right into it. Welcome to the world of Splatoon 3. The Splatoon 3 trailer just released worldwide, so we'll go over all the details you missed about this game to get you prepared for when it releases in 2022. Everything you missed in the trailer, and more. When we look at the initial trailer of Splatoon 3, there's a bunch of aspects that really stand out. For example, we have the hairstyles, the new weapons, the new maps, the new gear, and you can't forget about your little buddy, the small fry. I mean, look how happy he is, just bouncing around. Wow, that is just cute. And yes, he is your little buddy. I'm certain he'll be more part of the story mode version in this game. Now, let me give you a little backstory of Splatoon 3. The area of Splatoon 3 is called Splatsville, also known as the City of Chaos. This city is located in a broader region called the Splatlands. And yes, it does relate to Paris, cause, you know, the Eiffel Tower. The intense sun and harsh environment had an effect on its inhabitants. In recent years, trend-setting Inklings have been drawn to this culture. Splatsville has a dated feel, yet seems densely populated. The development of Splatsville has accelerated rapidly since the final Chaos First Order Splatfest, which created the City of Chaos, even though it's located far away from Inkopolis. You're now probably asking, well, what is Splatoon 3? Splatoon 3 is an online, third-person friendly shooter where paint is your weapon. Like other Splatoon games, the main concept is turf war. The rules are 4v4, the team that turfs the most ink on the map wins. Splatoon 3, however, it looks like the maps in-game use this canyon-like desert terrain as the battlefield. During online battles of Turf War or another game mode in Splatoon 3's Splatlands, you start in a mid-air spawn drone. Due to the Splatoon 3 culture, these Inklings and Octolings like to launch themselves into battle, flying into the action. When the battle starts, you can aim where you would like to launch into the battlefield. I'm now going to give you a better understanding about the first thing noticed in Splatoon 3. So let's talk about the hairstyles. Displayed here are 4 different hairstyles, the first being the regular Inkling girl hairstyle with one of the tentacles with braids. The second displayed is the Inkling boy with long dreadlocks. Then the Octoling girl with the twirling curly hair, and the Octoling boy with the long split down the center. Some visuals of hairstyles we have are the braids, dreadlocks, a messy, more wild hairstyle, a bowl cut with a split right down the center, the basic Inkling girl style, the basic Inkling boy style, the messy, dried out looking shorter hairstyle, and the regular bangs hairstyle. Due to other visuals from the trailer, it looks like every single Inkling hairstyle is going to be back in Splatoon 3. Nintendo tells us that Inklings and Octolings can arrange their head tentacles in various hairstyles. As you see here, these creatures are capable of more intricate designs than previously known from both Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 1. On the Nintendo of America Twitter account, we have photos of various new Octoling hairstyles, so let's get right into that. The new Octoling hairstyles include the twisting curly long Octoling hairstyle. This next one is similar to the original Octoling boy hairstyle, besides now the tentacle at the top of his head is in a spiral. The next known new Octoling hairstyle is instead of the Inkling muffin top, we now have the Octoling muffin top. On this Octoling hairstyle, it's a long hair split down the center with the dried out tentacles at the ends. Due to photos, all the Octoling hairstyles in Splatoon 2 will most likely be in Splatoon 3, so you know what that means. Afro. The second item we're going to talk about that's on our list is the weapons. There's a bunch of new weapons we know of to Splatoon 3 that matches the culture of these Inklings and Octolings. The first weapon that you can spot in the Splatoon 3 trailer is shaped like a bow. This weapon is packed with technology, including a mechanism capable of launching 3 strands of ink simultaneously. Other weapons we do know of are upgraded versions of the weapons in Splatoon 2. Some of those upgraded weapons include the .96 Gal, the E-Liter, 4K scope, a new range blaster, a sloshing machine, this new water squirter looking Octoshot weapon, a gold dynamo roller, the Hydra, and that's about all we know for main weapons. Now we gotta talk about special abilities. I mean, look at this dude, how could you not want to use that as a special ability? But the special abilities we see are this crab and these mysterious goo lines. Another special ability is this new and improved Inkzuka. It doesn't fire a tornado of paint and now fires these paintballs. The Squid Research Lab has also discovered 2 new ways that Inklings can move. Using a move called a Squid Roll, it allows you to leap and twirl out of your ink, and a Squid Surge allows you to swim up ink-covered walls and jump out at the top. Now, let's talk about a bunch of the smaller details in Splatoon 3. I'm adding the gear and clothing items to the list of smaller details because we don't have too much information on it, besides that there's going to be a lot of new brands and gear pieces to Splatoon 3. Some small little details include this area in the game that could possibly be one of the shops. I don't know, it's a pig, and this possible shop as well. We know that this is what the main area of the plaza will look like, and that jellies now come in all shapes and sizes. This is what the lobby looks like. The lobby is the area where you'll do all your online battles in Splatoon 3. Here's another shot of what it looks like. When we look at the plaza, we see this giant building with a snake on top. I believe this building will be a 2-story shopping mall. The reason is because on the side of the building, we see Sheldon's logo, and at the top, we see a bunch of headgear items on a balcony, meaning that shop. And yes, if we take a look right here, we can clearly see that this is Sheldon's Armory logo. These were all the things you needed to know about Splatoon 3. There's going to be way more announced and released during this game in 2022. Definitely tell me in the comments what you think will be in Splatoon 3, how you feel about the game trailer, and tell me if I missed anything. When this game does release, or if there's more information about it, I'll make sure to tell you about it. But for now, I'm Trevor. This was all the things you needed to know about Splatoon 3. Have a good rest of your day, and make sure to splat out.